in order to make more frequentation between students and private sectors and innovation research labs and so on. So what are the tools? The first one is the compulsory internships. It's almost always the case in engineering schools, but not in every university, by the way. There are other ways, other tools, like conference by professionals, what they have done in companies, what are the new products they developed. There are simply case studies. In the curriculum, it's very useful to present case studies of a new product, of a new idea in development in companies. But there are also research contracts. We talk about money, but we talk about meanings. We have developed in ParisTech company chairs, which is a venture between a company and the university and the department in order to have a long-term commitment to develop new ideas in the labs, to organize a new curriculum in the field the companies is interested in, and to deepen the knowledge in some fields, and to increase also the visibility of the company towards the students. But there are also the frequentation of startup. We need to develop facilities for our students or for our teachers to have facilities to create new startups or new spin-off from their lab. So it's about money, but it's also about law advisors, economic management advisor, and so on. And also we have to develop courses for the students in economic field, in the management field, in entrepreneurship field, at the master level, but also and mainly at the PhD level. We have, for example, organized some of our courses. We have a doctoral courses in management, entrepreneurship, and new venture creation. And the objective of this sort of course is to give for non-business engineers the basic tools to effectively manage the launch of a new product endeavor, starting from the product analysis through the development of the business model necessary for long-term success. So it's a teaching problem to prepare our students to the innovation or to knowledge economy. So what do we need for better realize this activity and to use these tools? Is it an international cooperation? Is it a European rules, or is it easy to have more easy rules in the national level? The first thing is probably what are the incentives for our researchers, namely in France, for our teacher, with regard to their public status as civil servants? Do they are interested in building their own companies? Is it possible for? What are the rules for getting patents, contracts regarding the status? So that is a real national problem, and maybe the solution can be at the European level to have a common rule, a common agreement for this activity. And the other incentive is the mobility. I do agree that the international cooperation at the research and development level is also the best way to change the mindset of our students and of our researchers, in order to see what are the real life in other countries, like Korea, as you said before. It's quite amazing. What are the mindset of the students and the teachers in such area? So the cooperation in research is quite under progress, and every university has a general agreement, maybe some general joint labs with some other universities. But at the innovation level, at the level in which we talk about money, it's more difficult, and it's maybe only at the mindset problem that we can make an effort for the next years. Thanks.
Thank you, Cyrille. As you just described there, some of the work you're doing in ParisTech and the ideas and the tools you've described. Just out of interest, in respect of your work and wider European programs, where are the key points of practical intersection from what you've described in your toolkit in ParisTech? How do you connect up, and in which way, with European programs, or through those with any wider international collaboration or mobility, as you've discussed?
So I think the main point is to develop a multidisciplinary approach between labs working on different fields. It's well, you say cross-border and also cross-disciplinary. So we are very interested in developing collaboration in the field like energy, for example, renewable energy, or environment, climate change, and there are many tools for that, but national tools, national funding are already affordable, but private companies are also interested in helping such activity. And European funding can be mobilized. For example, there is a project with China in renewable energy. So maybe it could be a very good way for us to make collaboration in that multidisciplinarity field with this country.
Thank you. Commissioner, just to return briefly, it's the mobility point comes to my mind. We had a comment earlier this morning in the first panel that it might be useful to have a kind of knowledge inventory if we're talking about having a knowledge ecology, that we actually don't know the basics of what is the inventory. I'm just wondering, a subset of this, do we have any sense, and inventory makes it sound more precise perhaps than my question intends, do we have anything approximating an inventory on mobility, on Europeans going out to do the research elsewhere or others coming in, and how we can leverage the positives of both of those journeys, the outward and the inward?
Yeah, we don't have exact data, but we know pretty much well what is happening. And sometimes I think we are a bit exaggerating the story on the EU side, but I think in essence what would be crucially important is to understand this brain drain, brain gain in a bit different way, in a way of so-called brain circulation story. Any researcher which finished PhD, his next question is, where will I go next? So that's perfectly normal. And of course, some will go out. I think that the worst policy in any way would be to try to artificially keep them at home. So I think it's that's in the blood, that's natural, that they circulate. But I think one thing which is also of extreme importance is that in this virtually connected world, that we give them opportunity, that they are aware what are the possibilities of cooperation with the researchers at home, what are the possibilities of programs which are available, because this is one of the major